Hey guys, this is Andarin27 and welcome back to Crusader Kings III. We're going to continue on our quest to get the Land of the Rus achievement. Land of the Rus? I don't know. Again, disclaimer, all pronunciations are my own imagination, and the vast majority of the cases I just don't know the rules to most of these languages. So, that said, let's get back to it. Alright, and we are looking pretty darn good. Novgorod is looking pretty darn good. We've got a sizable chunk of Russia, but obviously still got a ways to go. If the game will let me do it. We are at 19 out of the 71 counties we need. We still need another kingdom title, but we are getting pretty darn close on that front to having Bjarmeland. We just need one more county, which we're going to get right now because I believe we are able to declare war on Onega. I think it's just a single county? No, there's two counties there. Oh well. More importantly, we are getting darn close to that elusive, illustrious level of prestige, which allows us to start making ducal conquests of duchies. That is going to be really key for us. I haven't been doing too much on the front of dealing with other religions and things. Obviously I could do a lot of these things. It just hasn't really seemed like a problem, and I'm not playing the long-term game, so I'm perfectly happy to let the Ukhonosko worship as they please. We are a different religion from that. We are the Slovianskan, I believe. Yeah, Slovianska Pravda. So we are just kind of having a policy of live and let live. That said, let's go ahead. We are definitely racing against the clock here. 45, we're getting up there in age, and we're only doing a conquest about once a year. But that is going to kick up now that we're getting into duchy conquest. Now, the more important thing is the lack of prestige. I don't know if there's a way to help that beyond doing some decisions, which at least at the moment I can't do that for another 10 years. And most of these other things are gonna cost us. Does the feast do anything? Not particularly. So that doesn't really help us at all. Alright. Well, that said, let us continue on. Who is Chieftain Helgi? Where are you at? Oh, he's my... Okay, he's one of my guys. So I did learn a little bit about that. When you make an alliance with one of your vassals, it doesn't mean that you are... that they'll join you in your wars. In fact, apparently that's not even possible. That seems a little off to me, but who am I to say how things were, or how they should be in the game? On the other hand, they make it so that my ally can't join factions, which we do have. We have these independence factions. So, it's not a bad idea. Yeah, see, I don't know why you're working against me. You really like me. Maybe I should look at this and see if there's something we can do. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. If any of these guys turn on me, we're going to crush them. But this is a very powerful faction, so I would probably be wise not to underestimate this one. If they rise up against me... Again, I'm really surprised that he is actively working against me. I wonder if you have a daughter or something that might help get you off of my back. Let's see here. Do you have any children? Yeah, not really. I could do this, but I don't know. It's kind of gross, in my opinion. I shouldn't let that bother me, but I do. So we'll just we'll cross that road when we get to it. All right, Onega. Enough beating around the bush. All right, so I don't think you. Yes, okay. We are no longer in a truce. We're going to declare war. We are going after you. I'll go for this, Polvanets. Declare war. Now, okay, our current rally point is right here. Raise all men-at-arms. And then also raise the local army. We may even disband some of those guys because we just don't need them all. So, alright, let's go ahead and let them rally up. Oh, an experienced fighter. Are you any good? Like, how good? 18's pretty good. I'm always into getting more people. Can we recruit you? For 10 gold? Heck yeah. Come fight for me. Okay, so our men-at-arms are going to go ahead and move on up. I want to combine them with this army just so they have a few levies with them. Okay. Now that said, we are a little large, so I'm going to go ahead and not split in half, but split off a new army. We're going to get rid of some of our levies. Probably this 400. Alright. And we're just going to disband them. So it'll stop costing us money. Alright, and that gets us down to 19. That gets us under our what we want. And this guy's gone and picked a fight he couldn't win. In fact, I'm not going to even bother because why would I? You know, let him kill himself. This army here, given how strong he is, I'm just going to split this army in half and disband them. They're still gathering. Yeah, so we're going to catch him and hopefully smash him. My spy master. We'll spend 15 to keep the peace. I don't know. It's not something I necessarily want to mess with too much. Alright, stack wipe. Thing of beauty. I'm just going to split you in half because, honestly, we don't need that whole army. We are going to sit tight with this army just in case he comes back so we can go chasing after him. But we're working on High Chieftain Balassi. How's that faction looking? More people joining this one. This is going to be kind of a scary one here. I mean, come on, game. We are in a pretty decent position should he rise up, and if he does, we will completely remove him and replace him with loyalists. But I'm just a little surprised that the betrothed can marry. All right, sure. Let them marry. Yeah, see, here comes his army, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna catch him and it'll be over. A new faction created against me. Peasant rabble. Alright, we win. Anyone that we can sell, ransom? No? Okay, then we don't need to continue this war. Go ahead and enforce our demands. So be it. We are over our domain limit. Go and disband all our troops. Alright. Now what do we want to do? I can create the Kingdom of Yarmaland, which is great. Really quickly though, how close am I on... I'm getting pretty close on this. I'm thinking I actually want to go for this befriend scheme, because befriend could be a pretty good way to get rid of some of these guys. I just don't know if I'll get it in time to deal with, Oh, it looks like one of the factions disbanded? Did I just miss that? I'm going to have to look at the recording on that one, because I don't remember that. Well, let's go ahead and create the Kingdom of Yarmaland, since we're not going to go after the ducal. It's still a ways off. So I gained 400 prestige, which is great. And I doubt any of these guys will accept vassalage. Usually it would tell me if they were. Yeah, the difference in faith is a pretty high problem. But that said, we now have an automatic right to war against any of these guys. I can't do the subjugation, unfortunately, because you can only do that once, which that was my mistake. That said, oh, we got our illustrious. So this could be good. If we go after, yeah, we could go after the duchies now instead of the counties, and we can claim the whole entire thing right away. Now, obviously, these come at a higher cost, but so we might want to see how well that actually works out. So we get 3 counties, which would normally cost us, let's see, 75, 150. Math is hard at this time of the morning. 150, 225. So normally it would cost us 225 prestige, where doing it this way costs us 375, so an extra 150. That said, you do get half of that back. I don't know, guys. This might be a little bit of a tricky one. Let's go ahead and do it, but we may have to keep an eye. Let me think here really quick. Minsk is going to be our biggest problem. But that said, I believe Minsk is a kingdom. White Rus. So we may want... I don't know how strong Minsk is either, but I think they are our main problem. He likes me. He does have alliances, but that said, they're very small. If we were to declare war on you... See, the Kingdom War would be great, but it does come at a high cost. On the other hand, we could get the duchy, which would not be a bad idea. We definitely outnumber him, even just on our own. This is where it would have been good to vassalize him, and that's my bad. It's unfortunate. Just unfortunate. Well, there's my lesson from this playthrough. Alright. So... let me think about this again. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of thinking, guys. You'll have to bear with me. So if we go back here, let's take a look at Her Majesty. I don't need the befriend anymore because that faction dissolved. So we could go after this ducal conquest. Gives me an extra minus 20% to title creation. And the forced vassalage could be good. You know what? Let's run down this way. We'll go for the forced vassalage. That might get us what we need. We'll hopefully have enough time to get it, but in the meantime, whatever happens, happens. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and we'll give away Kargopol. Who do I want to give that to? Let's go ahead and give this to one of my other sons. Here we go. We'll give it to Ilya Rurikovich. Ilya? I'm not sure. However you pronounce that. So we will grant him the chiefdom of Kargopol. This one's just a single county territory. No allies. Alright, we're going to declare war on you, just to get a couple of small ones out of the way. Declare war, take the county. I was kind of hoping this would have snowballed a little faster than this, but that's okay. We're gonna do what we have to. Let's go ahead and declare the war. You're not a very strong enemy, so let's go ahead and move our rally point down here to the south. Sorry, I did that wrong. Move it down here to the south. Raise our men-at-arms. And our local army. and let's get to it. My glory is widely known. Alright, I did take a prisoner. Can we ransom you? You give me 10 gold. We'll make the money and then we'll close out this war. Alright, enforce demands. So be it, disband all. I do wish you could just leave your army up and just keep on marching, but it is what it is. We can raise a runestone. If I remember right, these give me... oh yeah, they give me a lot of prestige. Alright, so we will definitely do this. But what to carve? Every runestone tells a message of some significant event in the life of the commissioner. From the smallest peasant to a king like myself, the stone records all. What shall this monument speak of? Perhaps my vanquished foe, Aliok. Now that I've decided what to put on my runestone, the question remains, where to place it? Memorials to victory, such as my triumph over Aliok, are a constant reminder of a war's glorious end. They're best placed in areas that require encouragement to cooperate. Of course, one or two spots come to mind. Mozaisk, Povinets, Pudos. I don't know where any of these are. Let's see. Does it show me where this is? Not really. I'll just do this. I don't really care. Oh, we got a crap ton of prestige from that. Now, of course, we are over our domain limit. And this is a new area, so a new duchy, potentially. Eventually. Let's go ahead and grant it to... who do I want to grant this to? Probably someone pretty good. You know, you're my guest. How would you like to be my vassal? Because you're pretty darn good in the martial skill. Alright. He might make a good duke eventually. Now, we are pretty darn close to Minsk. This might be a good time to just get that war out of the way. He's being raided right now. In fact, I can see the raiders. I want to see him... Are you going to go after them? No? Okay. Well, let's just go ahead. His only ally is this one. We could take him. It would be good to go after the kingdom conquest, but the duchy conquest is sufficient. If we're talking empires, we could actually take a larger kingdom from the Khazaria over here. Although doing so might be... You don't have nearly as many people as I thought you would. Huh. Yeah. Well, let's do that then. We'll go after our ducal conquest against Minsk. You are my friend, but that said, you're also my rival. It is a shame we don't have the exalted among men level. But that said, the Duchy of Minsk will look quite nice as part of Novgorod. Oh. So this costs faith. Because he is part of my faith? I don't know. If any of you guys know, Defender is of your faith. It costs 500. Interesting. I didn't realize that. Well, let's just do it. So we've declared war on High Chieftain Ruslan. And this one we can just raise all our armies. It takes a little bit longer, but we'll get in there and we'll start sieging down his stuff. Is that really only... How many counties are we getting out of this? Just the 3? I don't know. That might not have been a good idea. I might have been better off going for these 4. I should have looked at that a little closer. That's alright. Let's get our armies up. Alright. We are up. Man, Minsk is having some serious problems right now. Not least of which is us. So let's go ahead and get in there. I think that is... That's got to be his holding, so let's go siege that down. This is my... Yeah. We'll park our armies over here and here for now. Wait and see what he does. I don't want to take on those raiders because why would I? They're not bothering me. Could I take on this army? Well, if he crosses that bridge, he's... Oh, well, he's not actually at war with him. Well, they're going to walk over there to Smolensk. That's a good defensive position for him. How long is this siege going to take? Just 5 months. Saad is fiddling nervously with her sleeves as I open the door to my chambers. What is she doing here at this hour? My deepest apologies, but I must speak with you in private. I have discovered something very interesting. Said has uncovered a secret of Chieftain Ingvar's. She is willing to share it with me if I let her off the hook. Yeah, let's do this one. I don't really care. I'm surprised by that. Guess I don't know. I don't know what they're doing exactly. For one, I have received a missive from High Chieftain Ujoy of Ustyug. It claims that Chieftain Kiro, my vassal, has requested support in a plot against me. There's nothing I value more than loyalty, Ujoy's. Yeah, we'll do this one, but I will have him investigated. If he turns out to be going after me, that could be a big problem, so... Let's look at my vassals. Kiro, right here. He does not like me at all. Where is your territory? Right there. So let's go ahead. You're not part of a faction, are you? He is part of a faction. Well, let's go ahead and have my spy master look into him just a little bit. Alright. I don't want to waste too much time there, but let's go ahead. If I get murdered, it's going to be a huge problem. Ah, excellent. I should probably make sure... Oh. Hopefully you haven't been old enough for a guardian too long. What are you most good at? Most good? What are you best at? Learning. Do we have anyone that could give you a good learning education? Have you change over to a learning education. Choose focus. And have you learn from... Sorry. Pedunia. She's not particularly great, but... There we go. She's not bad either. Alright. I don't know why this army's just parked here. But they're bothering me, so... What do you have? Some heavy infantry and skirmishers. My spearmen and archers. Sure. Let's march on down. Just in case. We'll have our other armies on standby. I'm not sure why this raider's just sitting here, but I'm going to get rid of him. Now, I probably should care a little bit more about this because there's every chance that I'm going to have to use one of my heirs, but we're still working on him. Yeah, we are. I don't know. So he's coming up here. Okay, he has started a siege. We'll send 2 of our armies after him. Can we catch him? No, it looks like he's going to escape. That said, he fled in... Okay, I don't necessarily want to take him on in the hills. Go ahead and park right there. We'll leave him be. I don't think he's going to... Oh. Okay, I didn't expect that. Well... Apparently, Minsk is under attack by Viking adventurers. Well, ain't that interesting. Alright, just come back and protect me against plots. We did take a prisoner. Can we ransom you? Yes, okay. Good enough. And, okay, he's heading on up to Mosaisk again. Oh, we did win our siege down here. Well, in that case, we're going to send you across the way here. We're going to send our armies over here again, see if we can catch him. But mostly we're just going to scare him away. But he's up here in our territory now, so we can chase him around for a while. I don't know what the Viking adventurers are doing. I actually haven't done too much with that particular expansion. Oh, another prisoner? I mean, I like money as much as the next guy. Can we catch him up here? If we could catch him, that'd be great. I don't know where he's heading. Maybe we could cut him off if we come around this way. So we're gonna cross over here. No, I wanted to go. Doesn't seem like we're catching up to him at all. So this guy right here is an enemy of Minsk as well, but they have no problem going to war with me over some of the same land. So we just have to be careful about them. Minsk, you're kind of letting your stuff get torn apart pretty easily here. Okay, can we catch you over here? I think we might be able to. No, we can catch you right here. Excellent. This'll help. Hope we won our siege. Are they willing to spend money on you? No, they're not. Curious. I wonder what you did to make them so angry. Okay, 76%. We captured the steward. Well, does not want to ransom. Well, I don't know why your chief is so angry at you, but whatever he is. Where do I want to go now? I really don't want to take on these guys, if I can avoid it. We could just let our war score tick a little bit. Alternatively, we could come over here for Kozelsk. That would actually help us, I believe. Let's see if we can catch you here. I don't know why you committed to that hill, but... Oh, good. Good, good, good. We can get our ducal conquest. And there we go. Alright. We can enforce our demands. Now that should give me about half... No, not even close. It just gives me 150 prestige back, but that's alright. Enforce our demands, so be it. Alright. We are looking pretty good now. Let me see here. Looks like I might be getting a little close to where I need to stop for this recording, so I'll divvy out these territories and then we'll call that an episode. I can create the Duchy of Smolensk. We're looking very good. Towards the Empire. We've still got a ways to go, guys. Holy cow. But that said, I think this is where we're going to start seeing it really snowball. We're going to start picking off these larger guys, taking them 3 counties at a time. Hopefully not having our prestige run away with us. And, well, and I guess we can also, depending who we pick fights with, we'll have piety we can spend on that as well. So I'm thinking we may come back around, pick off some of these guys up north, working our ways down south, and just keep on chugging away. I mean, all the way down to Kiev we can conquer and still be in Russia. So Novgorod's looking pretty doggone strong. The question's not can we do it, it's can we do it in time. Our king is now 49, and there's a lot to do still before he passes away. And he has enough sons that if he does pass away, we're going to end up with multiple kingdoms. We will end up with at least the king of Bjarmaland and Novgorod, and at the rate that we're going, also the king of White Rus. and that might be an end to the run, unless I want to go for the long game and take back stuff from my brothers. That said, if you're enjoying the content, leave a like on the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and we will catch you in the next one.